St. Johns County updates its beach code ordinance for aerial apparatuses. This is very interesting because we've got a lot of people who fly drones in our area. And drone photography and drone videography, especially on the beach, is beautiful. Great stuff. People can get some great stuff. Aerial Dad's always out there doing some impressive stuff, man.
He's the GOAT.
I see him like flying into buildings and around presenters and stuff like that inside the building. It's nuts.
Yeah.
He's very good at that. It's
exceptional, yeah.
Very good, yeah. Van Strage needs to wrestle a greased pig, Kenny. That's possible. All right. Significant move to enhance safety, they say, and health measures. At St. Johns County Beaches, St. Johns County Board of County Commissioners has taken a unanimous decision to implement new regulations. The ordinance now bans the taking off or landing of any form of aerial apparatus, including aircraft, seaplanes, helicopters, gliders. How many of these are actually taken off on the beach?
Gliders, I haven't seen that very often yet.
Balloons. Parachutes.
Okay.
How do you take off a parachute? Well, I guess that's the ones behind
They have the motors on them.
Yeah, I've seen that in the
Right. Okay, so I can't paraglide anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
Can't do my paragliding.
Not from the beach.
Not from the beach. Drones or similar devices within park property or on the beach. Yeah. So I guess you could just stand on C Street and launch it and still fly over the beach.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Because I'm thinking, what about Christmas morning? You get a drone, and then you can't go out to your backyard to the beach, and you can't go out there and play with it?
You can fly over it. You just can't launch it from you can
beach,
launch it from private property is what it sounds like.
Yeah.
It sounds like.
Okay.
But I mean, it probably is because of people going out there not knowing, not like the professional you guys were talking about, going out there and crashing into people.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, it's got to be a thing,
How many drones do you think have crashed into your building in total, Troy? Into the Treasury building?
I know of 4.
4?
Wow.
I know of 4.
I mean, what are we talking about? Drones cost what, like $1,500? Like,
They
they're
can,
expensive,
yeah. A lot of times, the good ones are at least 1,000.
Yeah, the ones I'm pulling off are not that great.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, there was one really good one. I was able to recover that one, but the other ones are pretty much trashed.
Have you flown a drone, Pete? Like, is
it
hard to do? Or?
Yeah, no, it's not easy to get the hang of and be good at right away. Like, you got to fly them for hours to be really good at them. I can remember we were I had a friend who had a videography business, and I used to help him out a lot. And one thing we started again to was real estate photography.
Oh,
real
yeah,
estate
it's a thing.
video.
Yeah.
And it was huge. If you had a drone, like, we were the only people with drones in town for a little while.
Yeah, you were.
And so we were doing these video things, and I remember we were at one spot on Volano Beach. And my buddy's like, watch this. I'm going to get such a cool shot. And it was a shot of like him flying up to the house and then flying up over the roof. And you can see like, the waterway in the back.
Yeah. Cool.
It would have been a beautiful shot, except for he just didn't pull it up high enough. Smacks into the roof of this house as we're shooting. Smacks into the roof of this house. Luckily, it slid down and came back to us, because if it didn't, there would have just been a drone stuck on this guy's house.
Yeah.
That he was trying to sell.
Yikes.
And that would have been pretty bad.
Yeah.
So, yeah, been there a couple times. Actually, it's almost the same thing happened at one of the car museums here.
Well,
that you guys were working on.
Yeah,
I think you were there when this happened.
I think hired you guys.
I think you did. And we were out there flying, and all of a sudden, my buddy hits the wrong. If you hit a combination of buttons just right,
the battery or something, right?
Right, it turns the drone off in midair. So he's flying, and this drone just falls out of the air.
Yeah.
Just falls out of the air and just explodes.
On a car or no?
No.
No.
No. Hit the concrete.
No, but it is not hard for a drone to fall out of the air. And if it does fall on a person, I mean, if it's dropping from 400 feet,
it could hurt.
Which is the kind of the upper limit you can fly a drone. You could do serious injury to somebody, especially if you just don't know what you're doing. I was always very hesitant to fly over large crowds, to fly over traffic, because, I just don't fully trust these computers. Honestly, we see it all the time. Sometimes something will happen here in the studio, and it's just like, what's going on with our computer?
One little connector to the battery. And
100%.
Right.
Yeah. Everything has to fall like dominoes.
Yeah.
So what goes up must come down.
Mm-hmm. Gravity sucks.
It'll be tough to enforce this because it can be tough to know where the drones are coming from, where they're actually taking off, where they're actually landing. But it's a $53 fine. $53 fine for anybody caught taking off or landing their drone on the beach. Yeah. Let's see. We had a bunch of beach passes too. It looks like they're expecting the beaches to be extremely busy. 74,000 beach driving passes.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot of cars.
That's what I'm reading here, man. Yeah. We're starting in 2023, making vehicle regulation on beaches a top priority. It doesn't say if that was in St. Johns County, but I have to assume it is.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
I want to up that price maybe and shell about that number. I don't know. That just sounds like a lot of
74,000. Yeah. You know, a little less than a third of the county now at this point, right?
Yeah.
It's a Taylor Swift concert. It's 75,000
like
people.
$50 a pop.
Yeah.
Something like that now, right? They were
And once it
30
hits
the last
February
time I
1st, it
bought
goes
one.
up.
Okay.
It's like one of those deals. Yeah.
Huh. Wow. So there you go. Could be a $53 citation if you're flying a drone, if you land it on the beach.
Worst thing you can do is drive a car on the beach. I mean, it just kills your car.
It really does.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't understand that it just ravages the undercarriage of your vehicle.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, it starts rusting very, very quickly. If you're not gonna get under there and pressure wash the heck out of the underside of your car after you go on the beach,
Right.
you will start having mechanical problems pretty quickly.
I rhino lined the Jeep.
Did you?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It's like what you put in the back of pickup trucks.
Uh-huh.
So I basically sprayed it all over the Jeep, including underneath.
Look at you.
Yeah, so.
All right, Bob the Builder.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.